Hey, Planeswalkers, Mythras here. Hope you're doing well and staying safe. Today, I have a top 200 deck for you. I'm excited about this archetype. Additionally, it's almost rotation proof, so I think we'll have a lot of fun with it. The ladder also reset. So in terms of my journey, we did hit a top 100 spot PR, or personal record, last season, but unfortunately I did not finish in the top 1200 to get another mythic qualifier. But hey, glad we'll be seeing more people in the space, and I didn't suck one up. So with that said, though, what are we going to check out today? Well, before we do so, just want to say thank you as always. Appreciate everyone's support. Please feel free to subscribe to the channel down over there. If you like the video, please like the video. Additionally, you can like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter and Twitch to stay up to date with content like this. So what are we looking at? What top 200 deck and what archetype? We are checking out Orzhov Humans. So I'm very excited about this. A couple different things here. So it is almost rotation proof, as I mentioned, so we'll go over that in a second. But first, let's go ahead and take a look at this deck list. This deck is by Ubelstar, I believe is their name, so apologies if I butchered that. But this list is available for you down below in the description, so you have access to it right away. And here's what we got going on. It is pretty interesting. One of the callouts here is it does look slightly slow because everything's at 2 drops, so getting the play is going to be important. But other than that, we do have a lot of interesting things that can happen. So in terms of rotation proof, what we lose is we lose Godless Shrine. Additionally, we do lose Knight of the Ebon Legion. So 2 spots. Land slots not terrible to fix, but it'll be interesting to see what we may pick up here in terms of human side. But again, Orzhov, and this guy isn't a human, so maybe we'll actually pick up another human. But either way, what do we pick up here? M21, this guy is super powerful. Seasoned Hellblade. Kitesail Freebooter is awesome in terms of us seeing our opponent's hand. And then Dire Tactics is one of my favorite cards from Ikoria, especially in the uncommon slot. I played this a bunch in my Mardu Knights deck that I rode to top 500 2 seasons ago. General Enforcers is an amazing card. A lot of times people forget about his ability to exile a target card from a graveyard. It is more expensive, obviously, than the lovely Scavenging Ooze, but we do get a 1/1 human soldier token as well, so that's something to pay attention to and keep in mind. And then Lava Brink Venture. So this is definitely an underplayed card, in my opinion, from Ikoria. Protection from odd or even is super powerful, and a lot of people forget that. So you can always drop this one on the board, go even, and you're going to dodge a ton of destroy cards out of those lovely Soul type players. Next, we got Demonic Embrace. I think many of you know this one, but the ability to get this on early or bring it back from your graveyard is going to be very powerful for us. General Kudro of Drannith. So other humans, we get +1/+1. We get exile cards from graveyard, so again, another opportunity to remove graveyard play. And then sacrifice 2 humans, so we got some control to destroy target creature with power 4 or greater. And then we got 2 other spots here. We do have Elspeth Son's Nemesis, so pairing this here with the -2 to get the 2 tokens is going to play well with General. And then Rankle, Master of Pranks. Many of you know this, so again, not another human, but a wonderful card nonetheless for us, capping us off at 4. Now, we are running 24 lands for best of 1. That's going to be a little high, but this is a best of 3 deck as well. So with that said, let's go ahead and take a look at the sideboard. So here we got Disfigure. So I would play this against Mono Red. I play this against any of the aggro decks, Mardu Knights, Rakdos Knights. I would also play this against Sack decks. We also have, and just creature-based decks, so mono green. This will take out that lovely Scavenging Ooze, turn 2 drop, or if there's nothing in the graveyard. Duress is perfect against the Sultai matchup, also other control type decks and flash decks. Soul Guide Lantern, so we do have a good chunk of exile here, but you're probably still going to want to play this either way against those lovely Euro decks or ramp decks, so keep that in mind. Next, we have Disenchant, so this works great against artifacts or enchantments, so this is perfect for that Clover deck that's been driving you crazy. But anyway, but in all seriousness, a great card to play also against Azorius as well, so a lot of the enchantment decks there. Heartless Act I would run against creature-based decks, so whether it's aggro, most likely aggro, this is going to be a good spot for you. So mono white, mono red, mono green, mono black as well. And then any of the Knights decks, Mardu or Rakdos, these would be good ones. Next we have Noxious Grass. So where would I play this? I would play this against anything white or green, but additionally any of the ramp format decks. This is a perfect Nissa killer and take her down and counter, or whatever you want to call it. I would play that there. So mono white, mono green, and then Selesnya counters, those kinds of things. Next we got Davriel Rogue Shadow Mage. I would play this against decks that are counter magic decks to get cards out of their hands. This may actually work well against the aggro deck too, when you know your opponent's trying to unload really fast. This additional kind of tax of 2 damage, or keeping stuff out of their hand could be very useful. Next we got Cavalier of Night. So how would I play this? Well, one, again, against other creature-based decks, so you can destroy target creature and opponent controls. That's a good one. Or if you need that life gain. And then additionally, if this creature dies, we can return target creature from 3 or less from our graveyard. So I would consider running this at the top end again of a aggro deck, mono red, mono green, mono black, mono white, particularly to kind of get some of that life gain back and have a big body there to help you out. All right, Planeswalkers. So with that said, again, season reset. So there we're at. Before we get started here, we're going to play some best of 1 and best of 3. As always, if you have questions, comments about the deck list, gameplay, or something didn't seem clear, please let me know down below. I'm happy to help. And again, the deck list is available for you in the description. So let's go hop right into it here. I'm pretty excited about this deck. Ready to show it off for you as well today, Planeswalkers. So let us go play some standard ranked. Where are we? Orzhov Humans. Boom. Now, again, as always, just want to say thank you. Please, whether it's your first time or 100th time, feel free to subscribe to the channel down over there. Appreciate the support. Additionally, like the video if you enjoy it. Like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter and Twitch. All right, so we got a turn 1 play, we got a turn 2 play, and we got a turn 4. I like this because we got Knights. I like Seasoned Howlblade with the discard. That can be something very difficult to get off the board. Now, right now, you guys can consider this also Mythic level play because this is the reset as of a couple hours ago. So we will be playing a good, steady stream of players here that were in the Mythic group last season. Merle. Alright, not surprised that we run into what could look like a mono white deck. Oh, yep, it is. So they could have the instant cast spell, which gives them indestructible. Nope, so this is going to be big for us. Actually, alright. So we go like this. And we go like that. So let's see what they play. We're going to get Rankle in, hopefully. Not going to discard here. So, how do I want to do this? Well, let's do this, actually. No, we're good. Didn't let me think too much. So we'll take that. We beat down a mono white deck. I know that this is becoming a popular comeback deck here as well. The mono white life gainers. CGB just did an episode on this, I recall. So yes, whenever that happens, we begin to see a lot of that influx in the meta, my friends. All right, so what do we got going on here? So we took down one mono white deck. Let's see what else we got going on and cooking here in our ranked matches. NRF it is. So we go first again. I do like this, so we'll keep it. We can hang on to general. I want to get Hallowed Blade down first. And again, I'm going with the notion here for this particular deck, turn 2, which is what we have. And then additionally, so I'm actually going to play Enforcer first. Turn 2. And additionally, the fact that we hit the kind of land schema there that we needed. So this is good for us. Now, what we need to do is we need to hit a land, and we need a swamp. If we get a swamp, we'll be looking pretty good. There, oh, close. Don't need that. So they got 4, so they can get in. They can absolutely get in that Evercleave. That's fine. So now what we do is I need to debate here. So we can go down to two tokens. If I go flying, it'd be a 6. We make them bigger. Could just make them bigger. Can always gain 5. That could be lethal.
Death itself cannot halt my quest for justice.
So I'm gonna go with the 2, gain 5 life first. Let's try that.
I believe we will find a better tomorrow.
And if we live through it, our distraction works. That's good. So they may have so good news, they didn't get us. And he can't play that so we can sit. So we got General 2 now, but we're going to save that. And now we go -2.
Heroes, rally to me.
And we will go each player sacks. And we'll dump this one. And this takes 4 other cards, so we don't have enough lands. So we have General though. So they could use Mobilized. But they don't have enough. We got it. Boom, there it is. 2-0. We beat a mono red and a mono white deck with the Orzhov Humans. Now we're going to go ahead and take this into our best of 3. Standard ranked, traditional standard ranked. Alright, Orzhov Humans it is. Rusty's Pikachu. Alright. Again, Planeswalkers, if you're enjoying it, please like the video. Don't forget to sub. We'll see you soon. Alright, Mulligan. Oh. I'll keep that. We need a double black as well. We'll go there. Oh, a cycle deck. Right off the bat. So this is going to be an interesting matchup for us. And we can dump Flare, or we can dump a cycle. So right now, I think the better play is get rid of a cycle. Let me get rid of that one. And this is going to be a tough matchup for us. So I have to keep Knight up. So they'll pop the Flare on them, maybe, if they don't want to lose their guy. So it's actually going to help us to some extent. Oh, we did not hit anything good. First one we got mana screwed, second one we got mana screwed. Not enough mana. Too much mana. Gotta love magic. Hey, I'll take the 2 wins. We'll make them play it out. because that's the way to do it. Should be lethal. Yeah, there you go. Alright. This could be a tough one for us. Could be a tough one, except we're gonna go Soul Guide. We're gonna go Davriel. I could go Heartless Act. Could go Disfigure. That will keep all the stuff off the board early. We'll go there. We do have Destroy Creature. Go Duress. I'm gonna need some life gain. Now, what do we want to take off? Because that's a lot of cards. This works alright on... We need the Exile. Drop a couple of my 3 slots. Kite Sail we can keep. Maybe get rid of 8. We'll do that. We got 4 of. Got 2 there. 1. And drop 1 more Lava up rank. Actually, I would sooner do this. I think I want to do that, because then we just discard there. Instance, Duress, Soul Guide. Really moving it up. All right. I like it, Planeswalkers. Let's see if we can turn this around. This could work decently. If we keep the cards out of their hands, we'll be fine. If we get some life gain going, we'll be fine. We'll play first. Oh, we do have this. Draw percent is 2. Oh, Molly. Oh no. Can't risk another one, but we have enough stuff here to do enough damage. That for now. As long as he doesn't have land, we're still okay. So the way this works is once you crack that, and it's at instant speed, you can do it when they cast Zenith Flare, and it shuts it down. So it becomes a waste. So that is how I'm going to look to play that card. We're going to run into a little bit of problem here, though, with Valiant Rescuer. But I can shut him down with the Kite Sail. And we see all the flares. And we don't need to be worried about them. So that's on top of the stack. So that shuts them down. Now they gotta start over. And no Elspeth yet. So in this case, when we got rid of the card that we needed, which was the flyer, the 3/1, this would have been where you still want it. So we can start exiling cards here as well. So we needed like 3 more of those because we're going to be in trouble actually. So they're sitting at 4. Protect them. That just hurt themselves. I don't know why they did that. Got their cycle card back. So they are now at... They've used 3. So they have 1 left. How many cards they got left? 29. It's going to be a good game because all they got to do is go trample. And they got it. We tried. Bad matchup here. But nonetheless, fun games. And as you can see with our opponent here, they didn't really need to do anything to change up their sideboard. Alright, Planeswalkers, that concludes today's... Oh, that was so painful, we went backwards. Today's episode around Orzhov Humans here, top 200 deck, again by Ubelstar, I believe. And let's go ahead and take a look again. This list is available for you down below in the description, so you have access to it right away. Again, here's what we got going on. Really played well around the 2 slot. We did start on the play both times, which was really helpful. Obviously, we saw that, and we had good curves in best of 1. So versus the best of 3 matchup against the boros cycle deck, everyone's favorite, we did not fare as well, unfortunately. So, all right, Planeswalkers, here's the sideboard. Again, one of the things I think that we learned from that match, Soul Guide Lantern having more would have been nice. We could have kept... some of those demonic embraces. If we would have had those, we might have been able to go over the top. So we got kind of in that standstill, and that's just not going to help us with this deck. So we did have answers, just didn't draw them, but that's the way it goes, and life goes on. All right, Planeswalkers, questions, comments, please let me know down below. Again, please feel free to subscribe to the channel down over there. Like your support, or appreciate your support. Please feel free to like the video if you enjoyed it. Like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter and Twitch. Stay up to date. All right, Planeswalkers, we'll see you again soon. Stay safe. Mythras out.